Hey, it's been a minute. This Oogie card has no correlation with this video. I just thought it'd be cute as the little intro clip. I feel like it is due that I give an update on like where I've been, what I've been up to. I have not really had anything to do with my collections. That's why I haven't posted a lot of videos. I do want to go through my binders and show you guys that I have downsized quite a lot, and like by a lot I mean like genuinely most of my collection is gone. I feel like I should just go ahead and get my binders, so I think I'm gonna do that. I guess it depends how long you've been watching me. I don't even know if back then I showed this binder, but this is actually my OG photo card binder. You can tell by like the cringy stickers on it, like some Blackpink Kill This Love and Icy. This is my first binder I ever had. It's this thin because I didn't have a lot of photo cards. But now that I've downsized, I have completely moved anything non-idol into this small binder, which just goes to show like I've downsized a ton, because this used to be my big binder with all my non-idol groups, but I've just decided to move idol into my big binder so that I can have room to grow. Let me show you guys. It's been so long since I filmed that I literally don't even know what collections I had to begin with. It's been that much of downsizing. So when you open my binder, this is what it looks like. It just has some stickers, and then this is where my random photo cards begin. So basically I've picked out a bunch of my photo cards that I just love from my collection, and I kept them. So this is what we have left. And then I have this page of photo cards that I love that I decided to keep. And then the last page also has some of my Animal Crossing amiibo cards, which like kind of a flex that I have the Sanrio pack. Whatever. 2 of them are not in here because whatever. So then you move on and you get to Yeji's collection. So I have not downsized Yeji. I used to collect OT5 sets and then Chaeryeong, but as you can see, I literally don't have that anymore. I just have a few photo cards that are my favorites. A lot of them are Chaeryeong because I just love her. So yeah, you move into my Yeji section. Okay, I tried to like angle it so the glare is better. But yeah, basically these are all my Yeji cards. These are all her solo cards, you know, up until Not Shy, which pretty soon they're having a comeback, which I'm so excited for. Oh my god. Yeji, I am still going to be collecting her album cards. I'm not going to be focusing on pre-orders or anything like non-album. I'm keeping all her unit cards. This next comeback doesn't have unit cards, which is kind of nice because this page is just like gorgeous. And then we have some of her like non-photo card sized items. And then we have my BTS collection, which like I'm not expanding, but I'm not downsizing, because I like all the cards I have. I mean, there might be like 1 or 2 that I'm like, maybe I'll sell or trade, but realistically, I honestly think this is like the best I'm gonna get for BTS. I'm really not trying to like expand it. I just like these cards. Yeah, that's literally it, guys. Like that is everything non-idol related, which if you've been following me, then you would know that's insane, because I had a full win-win collection. I had so many Itzy cards. I had a full Yena collection, which I have downsized. I kept quite a few. I don't know if you can tell, but I've kept a lot of her cards just because I still adore her. Oh, I guess I could show you guys my latest purchase, which you've kind of already seen a sneak peek of. So this is the only album I've bought since Idol's I Burn release, and it is Loona's Why Not? Or I guess it's technically 12 o'clock or midnight or whatever. I have this version. I don't know what version it is. It was just the prettiest cover in my opinion. And oh, okay, hello. Yeah, so I literally just bought this yesterday. Like, I have not bought a K-pop album in so long, and I forgot the serotonin that it gives me. I really wanted to buy a physical copy of this because I love the songs on this album, like genuinely so good. I guess I'll show you my Idol collection, but not a lot has changed. I probably should have said this at the beginning, and so maybe I'll insert this at the beginning, but if you're wondering why I downsized, it's literally just because of money and also losing interest. Like, for example, the support is not gone, but just the like physical purchasing of an album doesn't really give me satisfaction for some groups anymore. One, for example, is NCT. I just don't really like buying their albums anymore. It's stressful. It just doesn't satisfy me anymore. It doesn't bring me joy. So I have never done a shelf tour on my channel, and I don't know if I ever will, just because my shelves aren't like that impressive or anything. But I have downsized my K-pop album collection as a whole. I sold a ton of albums in the last, month or 2. Just because they don't really matter to me. For me, what matters is keeping like an album that like I either am obsessed with every single song, like no song is a skip, or I have some kind of like emotional attachment to it or like memory. That is what makes me happy. If it's just an album that's sitting on my shelf and I maybe like 1 or 2 songs off of it and that's pretty much it, and maybe I just bought it for the photo card, then I'm kind of like, yeah, don't need it. Since we're on the topic of albums, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what is left of my album collection. I won't be showing anything idol related because that would be way too much. So starting with ITZY, these are the albums I have left. So I have the 2 photo books, the It's Different and the Paris et ITZY. Girl, I can't speak French, so that's not gonna happen. I have both icy versions because this concept is insane to me. Like, I literally just love it. The only thing is this album is damaged like right on Ryujin's face, but I kept it because it has her cover and she was my first bias in ITZY, so this kind of means a lot to me. These were also one of my first like ever K-pop albums I bought, and this one is actually Yeji's cover, so that made me really happy that I have her cover for especially my favorite version. I think this cover is stunning and like no one can outdo this. For Wannabe and Not Shy, I've just kept one version of each album. So for this one, I kept the blue version. And then for Not Shy, I kept the red version just because it has my favorite Yeji hairstyle and Yeji styling in general for Not Shy. Like, oh my god, she looks insane. Oh, cute. That scared my dog too. I kept Blackpink's The Album because I love the songs on this album. It's so good and I have no complaints. Every song is good on this album, so I was like, oh, actually, Ice Cream exists, and I don't like that song, but everything else is amazing. These are my only BTS albums I have left in my collection, and you're probably like, why did you keep 2 Map of the Soul 7 albums? Like, what, why? And a reason being is because I have a very special memory of where I got these. So basically, when I studied abroad, I went to a store in Vienna and paid way too much for these, like absurd amount. I would never pay for a K-pop album, but I was desperate at the time. You know, I needed that serotonin. So these have just been with me. So they remind me of study abroad, and so they make me really, really happy. And I also love this album. Like, I don't know why maybe people don't anymore, but I feel like people used to hate on the songs on this album, but I love them. So yeah, I decided to keep these. And I feel like this is something people do not know about me, but I really love Loona, and I don't talk about them a lot just because I've never collected them. I've never tried to collect one member. Actually, I think I tried for like literally a second, like a day, and then I was like, never mind, not doing that. But I love Loona, and I really love buying their albums. Every time Loona releases something, I love it. I just really am obsessed with them. So yeah, these are what I have for my Loona collection. So I have Kim Lip's Solo, the rainbow cover, and then the photos inside of it are so good. Like, oh my god, she's such a girlfriend, I can't. Then I have Chu's Heart Attack because she's also my bias. If you don't know, Kim Lip and Chu are like my top 2. I do have a special place in my heart for certain other members, such as like Jinsol, because she was my first bias. But I've just really grown to love these 2 mostly, and also they have my favorite solos. I think these are the best Loona solos, in my opinion, just in my opinion. Okay, anyways. Then I have Odd Eye Circle's Max and Match. Odd Eye Circle is my favorite subunit. Their songs are just my favorite, so I wanted to have one of their albums. Oh, I love them so much. Then I have the Plus Plus album. I don't know versions. You guys are welcome to tell me in the comments which version I picked up, but I just feel very, very happy to have a Plus Plus album and an XX album because I know they're hard to get. Yeah, so this is the version I have for that. This is my XX album. Loona's best album is XX, in my opinion. Then we have Hash, and this is the cover I have. I think this is one of the limited because it has the rainbow disc. Not rainbow. Sky. Sunset. I don't know. And so yeah, I used to have all 4 versions actually, but I sold the other 3 just because I was like, I only need one, you know? So What is an amazing song, but I think Hash is my least favorite album of Loona's, just like B-side wise. But So What, I have such fond memories of So What when it came out, so I love it. And then like I showed you guys, I have 12 O'Clock, and I picked this cover. It's just my favorite. So yeah. So yeah, I've been downsizing a lot. I still have tons of things I need to sell and get rid of. So if you want to, you know, buy from me. Hello. And if you've been missing my uploads, I'm really, really sorry, but hopefully I will be back with content. But I just don't really see anything in the future like worth filming. I don't get a lot of mail, nothing much to update on. I probably will, you know, upload more when an idol comeback happens, But even then, when is the idol comeback gonna happen? Because that's a whole situation that I could talk about, you know, with Soojin and everything. Like, that's a whole different thing. But I am still supportive of idol. I just wish everything would get better quicker. But anyways, yeah, that's what I've been up to. I will see you guys in my next video, whenever that may be. If you want to follow my social medias to keep up with me, you can do so. They're in the description down below. Yeah, see you guys when I see you. Goodbye.